Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the Hammerstein Ballroom, I guess. Welcome to Fandom Takeover Extreme Makeover. Deadly Games. I am your host of the B Team commentators, the Twilight, Jacob Edwards. Joining me as always is Marquis St. Sebastian and veteran VW commentator Cody Williams.
Hey, you gotta say veteran like that.
Sorry. Anyways, on tonight's card, this is our opening contest, which will be for the hardcore title in a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. We will also see an elimination chamber match for the Fandom Internet title. But the big selling point of tonight's mega event will be the Deadly Games tournament, where the winner will face the winner of the World Heavyweight Championship match at Fandom Takeover Atlantic City between Damian Shelley and Zilla on episode 50 of Fandom TV for the belt. Our participants will be Charles Schultz, Brandon Cuevas, Derek Storm, Jose Blanco, Cody Hagan, Colton Brantley, Jacob Baker, and Wade Blitz.
Yeah, that's going to be very chaotic, and as we see, second of three challengers.
It is Madhouse's resident janitor, Scruffy. Already in the ring is former hardcore champ T-Dog.
Best bet T-Dog wants the title back, even if he has to win it off someone else. You know, Jacob, he's four ways. You don't have to know the champion itself, as we just saw in other places.
That is true, and I think the best way to describe Scruffy is soft-spoken but hard-hitting.
Ring-wise, yeah. That's
Scruffy
pretty much says it all.
No stranger to championship gold either. He is a former Fandom Atlas champ.
And little forget, Scruffy is probably a former Discord champion, question mark.
And he is also experienced in the Brawl for All. Here comes participant. Here comes number 3. What's this music? El Mariachi del Diablo. I think this is a new signee from the dojo.
That's exactly what this is.
It kind of looks a little bit like Eddie Lobo, actually.
You think like his evil doer or something?
Oh no, it's more so referring to his entrance gear. It's got like a red variation.
You get what I mean.
I do. But Diablo is a new signee from the dojo, and what a big debut this could be for Diablo if he wins the hardcore title tonight.
That's just setting the tone of what he could be having for the future going forward for him.
Indeed, and the hardcore title.
No, you go ahead. I was just gonna say that winning the hardcore title in debut is just not that easy to do.
But the hardcore title has proven in the past to be a stepping stone to bigger things. TRG is a former hardcore champ. He also went on to win the World Heavyweight Champ and is the current Phantom IC champ. Oh, but if you want to get that hardcore title, good fucking luck, because this man is a veteran of the deathmatch. His name is Sweet Baby Jesus, but if you are not comfortable referring to him by his full name, you can just simply call him SBJ. I've been told by the higher-ups, as it pertains to Diablo, he is a 4-year vet of the game. He is known for death matches in the junkyards of Mexico.
So he's no stranger to these type of violent duels.
It might actually put him on even footing with SBJ here.
4 years in, debuting in Fandom, winning the hardcore title. Yeah, that's pretty much setting the standard on yourself, I tell you.
But of course, you can't count out T-Dog or Scruffy.
No. Not in the least.
Our first of 2 championship matches of the evening. As the referee. I believe that is GMR's girl, Kitty, who is the ref in the match, holding up the hardcore title. Hey, look, T-Dog is ready. Scruffy is ready. Diablo's ready. SBJ's ready. Ref rings the bell. We're underway. I've been confirmed that yes, that is Kitty who's the ref. All right. Oh, into the cover immediately goes SBJ, but T-Dog picked on the draw.
Yeah, one photo finish. You gotta remember, he's not saving Puffy on this one. He's saving the fact that he wants back the hardcore title with T-Dog.
That is, in fact, true. Reminder, though, Scruffy probably won't even need a weapon. I think he is the weapon. And look at this. A backbreaker by Scruffy. He picks up T-Dog like he's nothing. He's gonna go for another one.
God.
Only appropriate that
Jesus on the knee.
An Alutha's press on the Scruffy. Meanwhile, Diablo's got a kendo stick. I guess we should call it, or since we're in the ECW One Night Stand Arena, we should call it a Singapore King. Oh!
No matter what you call it, still hurt like hell. Oh, that's the last sight. That was the last that you want to see Scruffy with a weapon.
Yeah, Scruffy is the biggest man in the match. He probably will not be afraid to throw his raid around.
Oh, hell no. Oh, there's one idea that the other nearly attempted.
Oh,
there's another which is a good idea.
On a Scruffy. If I am Diablo, the smaller man, I would try to take out Scruffy's legs.
I mean, that's funny you say that because that's what Diablo attempted to do before he decided to go right into the agility route.
And of course, out of everyone in this match, I think the one who has the closest amount of experience in the hardcore division would have to be T-Dog. He's been around for a long time in the hardcore division. SPJ may be a deathmatch veteran, but he's not been in the hardcore division that long.
Not in the least.
And let's forget, T-Dog comes from the Def Jam circuit. Lots of big-time fighters come from that circuit.
That is indeed true.
Oh wait, Diablo in the cover on Scruffy. 1, 2, no, Scruffy kicks out.
Oh, he was alert that time.
As you were mentioning earlier, Marquise, SBJ does not need to be pinned to lose the title.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of Sweet Baby...
Oh, he was going to go for a clubbing throw to his chest, but he had it scouted.
Yeah, and I was going to say, though, when you mentioned Sweet Baby Jesus like that, I think he's busted open thanks to...
Oh, yeah. And there you go. Brando's saw cover. Oh, but Scruffy immediately breaks it up.
With a chair, bad idea.
And now what's Scruffy thinking here? He's going for a suplex. Oh, brain buster!
Oh no!
And speaking of getting your brains busted, I think Diablo busted Scruffy's brain with that chair just now.
He did so.
You noticed?
I think. Half.
I thought Diablo's arms were broken for a second, but no, I think he's just kind of nervous and he's looking off.
That's what it does to you.
Yeah. Now T-Dog, boom, right on the butt. And now T-Dog in the cover. He is a former hardcore champion. Oh, it only gets a 1 count.
Yeah. T-Dog with the timing there. And this is what you need to do in these matches. Like I mentioned this before. Oh my God, what an exploder!
Now Scruffy back for the chair. And you'll notice anytime Scruffy grabbed a weapon in this match, Diablo's been quick on the draw to get it out of his hands.
Can you blame him?
And Diablo obviously using his luchador speed to his advantage. And now, I thought he was going to throw Scruffy into the chair though. No, he goes for an arm drag instead.
God. Dude, D-Dog went after Sweet Baby G because it was Sweet Baby that took the hardcore title in the first place.
Imagine how big a win it would be if T-Dog won the belt back by pinning SPJ
Oh, that would be justice right there. And it wouldn't be that way if Scruffy had anything to say about it.
Like I said, Scruffy, I have actually commentated a few shows with Scruffy in the past. He is a pretty soft-spoken fella. When he gets in the ring, it's all business.
Yeah, no kid. Big business here.
Yeah, notice Diablo working the spine. And now SPJ going, nice rotation and a power slam by SPJ. I think it's safe to say, despite SPJ's experience in deathmatch wrestling, he is good at the technical grabs as well. SPJ looking to end it. Boom!
Dang. That double
Scruffy,
strike.
oh shit. Scruffy was so distracted picking up the steps, he didn't notice SPJ was hitting Diablo. Thankfully, T-Dog keeping it broken up.
Yeah.
Now Scruffy on the ladder bridge.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned about the ladder bridge, because guess who set that up?
It was T-Dog.
Yeah, exactly.
The cameras did not pick it up, but T-Dog. Oh, now T-Dog's busted open.
That's in the corner of my eye here. T-Dog was doing. There's some along this later.
Oh my god, ring clipper!
Bam.
In the cover, no! Scruffy breaks it up again.
And Scruffy was right there that time. Oh!
Now Scruffy's in a pin situation. He kicks out.
Oh. It'd be a hard-nosed type of win if you actually pinned Scruffy for the title.
T-Dog, be careful there. If you harm Kitty, GMR will come for you. Oh, now we're down to the current champ and the former champ in the ring. Snake Eyes by SPJ.
Oh, and speaking of a ladder, here comes another one. This time Scruffy brings it out.
Scruffy with the ladder, but Diablo catches him up. Nice, another arm drag by El Mariachi Di Diablo, which, if I recall correctly, I think stands for something of the devil. I'm not well versed in Spanish, Marquise. Can you help me out here?
Yeah, it means the devil's mariachi. That's what it meant.
The devil's mariachi, one-man mariachi man for the devil. Oh!
There you go.
Now working on the spine of SPJ. A man with Jesus in his name is getting beaten up by a man with the devil in his name.
Oh, the irony there.
Indeed. We got Jesus, we got devil, we got Scruffy, and we got dog.
It's kind of funny because Diablo was trying to go for a springboard 630. That didn't go as planned.
Cover by T-Dog. Only gets a 2.
No.
Oh wait, surprise roll up! Most devastating move in wrestling according to Simon Miller. Oh, and Scruffy just stigma'd T-Dog.
Jeez.
I don't know if anyone's ever figured out what I mean by saying that he stigma'd him.
No kidding.
Lost grab. Old school submission maneuver on the part of Diablo.
Baby Jesus right there.
And now T-Dog with a combo on SPJ. Oh! What's Diablo doing? Oh, here we go. Another wing clipper.
It's lucky that it didn't hit the ladder, because if it did, oh boy.
Well, I think Diablo's ass hit the ladder.
You get what I mean.
I do. I was gonna say Diablo may not be sitting right for a week after that ring clipper, but it probably would have been worth it if he got the pin. Well, SPJ got him up. Oh, burning hammer. Number 1, 2. No.
Damn. Oh. How about the Julia Diablo? He slipped past Scruffy.
I don't know if Diablo is the cruiserweight or not. If he is, he probably could do well in the cruiserweight division too.
We'll have to see.
I think SPJ was thinking another burning hammer, but T-Dog counters. all, I think Scruffy was about to stigma Diablo, but he got off the ladder bridge. Now T-Dog getting the cover. Scruffy and Diablo are not aware. No. Oh, Scruffy was too late to break up the pin. He was lucky SPJ kicked out.
Oh, yeah, very lucky. Oh, God. Not so much for T-Dog.
Now Scruffy, oh, here we go. Oh, look at the twist into a power bomb.
But Diablo's right there. I think Scruffy knew that. And he does.
I have been told that SPJ's burning hammer is called the Last Temptation.
I can understand why.
Oh, and then a cover by Diablo quick to break it up. And now, T-Dog gonna work the leg, go for the ankle lock. Oh, never mind.
Scruffy was right there to intercept that.
He knew what was coming. He knew T-Dog was gonna go for the ankle lock. And he tried to snuff that out as quickly as possible.
Oh, God! He
caught
that, but Diablo just hardball T-Dog.
And that does it! El Mariachi Del Diablo in his debut match has just bagged a hardcore title.
And make your mark in your debut. I wouldn't blame him.
Of course, you can't hold him for hitting T-Dog right in the dick because it's legal. Yes, we start off this pay-per-view mega event with, click-per-view mega event with a new hardcore champion. We're about to go into our first Deadly Game tournament match of the night. And I think by the blue light and the fire on the stage, I think I know who's coming. It's another former hardcore champ and a member of the Rebel Society. It's Gravedigger Colton Brantley.
If I recall correctly, this is 2 out of 3 tables match, correct?
That is indeed correct. It will be Colton Brantley, the former Fandom hardcore champ, versus Cody Hagan, a former Fandom champion, the former Gift of the Gods champ over in CMC as well. And the goal of this match, you don't win by throwing your opponent to one table. You gotta throw them to two tables.
Pushing into one is technically all you need to do. Normally, but you put him through 2 tables, that's hell on its own.
Indeed, and you got to imagine as they get prepared for their World Heavyweight Championship match at Fandom Takeover Atlantic City, at the Kaizuzilla and the World Heavyweight Champion Amy and Shelly are watching this tournament very closely because remember, after they have their match at Atlantic City, whoever wins that match is going to meet the winner of this tournament here tonight at Fandom TV episode 50.
And if I recall correctly, in this Deadly Games tournament, these 4 men, the 4 winners of these first rounds, are heading into a 4-way.
4-way Iron Man match.
Oh, be a shifting bout.
Which will be a 25-minute Extreme Rules Iron Man match. Of course. And Colton Brantley, of course, honoring his inspiration, The Undertaker, with his attire, his entrance.
Hey, if you want to live up to the cornerstone of WWE, like The Undertaker is, you better make it count. That's all I gotta say to Colton.
Indeed, but remember, as much as we hate Colton Brantley's opponent tonight, well, he's no slouch, and tonight he is making his return after getting his leg broken a few Phantom takeovers ago by Jacob Baker, who will also be in this tournament tonight. It is one of the most hated men in all of VW. He's probably more hated than Hatred. He's probably more hated than Gnarly Charlie Anderson. This is Cody Hagan, returning tonight from injury.
Saying he's more hated than that group formerly known as Hated, considering that they're disintegrated, that sounds like a stretch in itself. I'm sorry.
I don't think anyone would deny me of that.
And not saying I would, but I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, he's definitely more hated than Brandon Ace, the Marty Jannetty of hatred.
Oh God.
But you know, as much as we hate Cody's attitude, he's had proven in the past that he can back it up in the ring.
His Fandom title run speaks for itself.
Fandom title when
Exactly.
he was also
But that still doesn't exactly forget when he came back here.
what he did to Damian Shelley and his group.
Which is now considering, you know damn well this man would not. James. Okay.
Gotta
Because
imagine
once he
that.
wins this, he gets Damian.
Well, that
Or
depends on
Zilla.
if
Who
Damian.
knows?
Yeah, because remember, Cody, Damian still has his still has to defend the title against Zilla.
I wouldn't
But you
say that's
gotta
a mountain
remember-
climb, but
But you gotta remember, though, the man he's about to step into is fighting on behalf of Damian to get revenge on Cody for what he did.
that is it going to be worth it? That's something we're going to have to see.
Gotta remember, Colton Brantley is no slouch in the ring. I have seen him do some spectacular things.
So now we're on the
Oh, here we
flag.
go. Yeah.
Oh, and Colton using his weight to his advantage. Taking on Cody.
Oh, here we go.
Now Cody Hagan countering with a headbutt. You gotta remember, this is technically continuing the saga of Cody Hagan versus the Rebel Society. You want Colton going for a move of his mentor, The Undertaker, going a little old school.
There it is. As you
Colton
mentioned.
does honor the legacy of The Undertaker, but he does add his own little flair at times. We've seen him dive off the top rope. I once saw him give a 7-foot-tall guy a pop-up tombstone.
Yeah, that's part true. And speaking of him high flying, there's Exhibit A.
Yeah, an Undertaker-style tope suicida on the part of Colton Brantley. Colton has a mix of the Undertaker styles, the MMA stuff, powerhouse stuff.
Yeah, that alone is not easy to do, but
Yeah, you know, Undertaker. Oh, here we go. Boom!
bam.
Like I
Send
said
it
during
down.
Cody's entrance, despite how much we all hate Cody Hagan, as much as we want him to go away, he is no slouch. He can back it up.
Oh, he can. That's true. But sometimes though, as we all know, he can run his mouth a little too much. And, oh God, I don't think he's running now.
In fact, if I recall correctly, it was him putting his foot in his mouth about Jacob Baker that got his leg broken by Baker months ago. But a pile driver on the concrete floor. Ryder, that's not the padded ringside. That's not the steel ramp. That was straight up concrete.
That makes it even worse.
Hagen would, if there was one, Hagen would just remove it anyway just to do it on there. Agree no matter what.
No doubt about. Because there is also one element you got to understand about Cody Hagan is that even though he's not part of the hardcore division like Colton Brantley is, he's not a stranger to hardcore wrestling.
No, not at all.
The wars he went through against the GMR, so speaks for itself.
And he has tweeted about his exploits in the deathmatch realm regularly on his Twitter account.
But right now, it's not actually proven.
Yeah, put up or shut up.
Or shut up time for Cody Hagan, because reminder, Colton Brantley has been well at home in the hardcore division. He is a former hardcore champion.
Yeah, and
You'll notice.
got the right.
EJ.
Yep, there it is.
And now Cody going for a take. Oh shit! That was an Undertaker style flippy lariat there.
That's exactly what it was. But I was gonna say, as you mentioned about he brought out a table and put it right into the ring. It looks like he's gonna set
Cody
it up.
Hagan's gonna do the same. Remember,
I
this
might as
match
well need
doesn't
two
end.
tables.
Remember, there are 2 tables right now, but if Colton goes through one and Hagan goes through one, they'll have to get a 3rd table out for the final smash.
Yeah, technically so. I don't think it might need it.
Oh, did you see
not
that?
right now.
I think Cody's head clipped the table on the way down.
No, it did. After getting stunned and hung up the top rope,
His head hit two things on the way down. That is not good.
Oh, that's a whiplash if I ever see one.
Indeed. If Cody's not too careful, he might be back on the self as soon as he came back from it. And that is one smash for Colton Brantley. If he smashes Cody through another table, he will win.
Yeah.
You gotta imagine. It put a smile on Damien's face.
Yeah, but the
Colton's
question
gonna
is,
get some more tables out.
yeah, don't blame him. Get more while you can. Give you more chances of putting your opponent through the table.
Especially if Cody smashes Colton through one, he's gonna need to get another out so he can smash Cody.
Isn't there already a table in the ring in the corner?
Oh yeah, I did forget there. Oh, but Cody's gonna introduce another variable. Oh, Alabama Slam power. Sit down, Alabama Slam, actually. Like I said, like Cody Hagan or hate Cody Hagan, and pretty much everyone in VW hates Cody Hagan. He's no slouch.
Yeah, again, uh-oh.
Cody is behind.
Backbreaker.
Cody is one behind. He needs to throw Colton back in the table to even the score.
Easiest said than done.
And if I were Cody, I would try to do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and I was gonna say though, if he wants to put Colton to the table, I have a very funny feeling that Hagan wants to go damn near decapitate him.
Oh, no doubt about it. Cody Hagan is somewhat of a brutalizer. We have seen what he's done to names like Roxo, names like Damian Shelley, names like
Jamal. Well, he went to war with Jamal and GM Park.
Yeah, Cody Hagan, like I said, Cody Hagan has a bad attitude.
God.
And he has alienated everyone in VW, but my thing is, I don't think Cody Hagan needs friends if he's able to go like this.
That's just without any secrets. And now,
who needs friends when you're one of the biggest brawlers in the Fed?
Speaking of that, Colton is busted open after getting thrown right into the post.
Brantley, you could say the same thing, but Colton actually does have many friends here, and he does value his friendships.
Sometimes you gotta sometimes though, from Colton right now, you gotta put it aside for the greater good.
And you know, Colton knows he would make his cat friend very happy if he took Cody out of the tournament.
Oh, there's been one step. That'd be just one step for him.
Oh! Next table will win this match now. Next table wins.
Tiger suplex through the table.
And you notice,
hello.
Colton, much like the Undertaker, just got right the fuck back up and dove right back on Hagan.
A suicide dive from the blind side.
That was some Undertaker early 90s level of fucking no-selling.
Pretty sure the Tiger suplex through the table got him mad.
Indeed, because Colt realized he is one table away from losing what could be his only chance to be world champion. Cody Hagan's already been there once before.
And he has. And I think in somewhere deep inside his skull, that's what his main obsession is. At this point.
Let's not forget, he has gone on record and saying the reason he attacked the Rebel Society was he wanted to send a message to GMR and possibly get a rematch. As we all know, that's not going to happen now because Ray Allen's now the Fandom. Yeah, well, it's not going to happen for the Fandom title now because A, Ray Allen is the champ, and B, GMR has left for CWF.
Yeah, that's just two variables. But who's to say that Hagan won't go for that title again? Even if it is Rain Allen who holds it.
You got me there. And let's not forget, Cody has stayed in a relative consistent presence in many title pictures.
God!
Oh, here we go. Oh, Dominator by Hagen.
And if you just realize, the left leg of Colton just hit the steps when Cody Hagen hit the power slam.
I think that was Hagen sending a message to Jacob Baker. Remember, where did Baker break Cody?
Oh, that same left leg.
Yeah, I think Cody's saying, I'm gonna break your leg if we end up in the Iron Man match tonight, Baker.
Easier said than done, because you not only got to do that, but you got 2 other people that's ready to hurt, ready to just, you know.
And I want to point out, as this match goes on, the other matches in the bracket are Charles Schultz versus Brandon Kravis in a out of 3 KO only match.
Oh.
Eric Storm versus Jose Blanco in a regular Extreme Rules match. And Jacob Baker versus Ray Blitz in a base brawl match.
Ooh, that's gonna be wild.
I think we've seen a couple of base brawl matches in the past, and I think I commentated one of them. I think, and
that you practically have.
Yeah, it was one with I believe it was the one with Damian Shelley and Sean Walsh.
That was, if I remember correctly, was it back in?
It was Takeover Boston, I believe.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Oh shit! Oh, Cody, quick on the draw there.
Oh, and speaking of Hagen, he's busted open too after getting dropped right on the guardrail.
Hard to tell with his face covering.
No, I can tell. I saw a bit of red because remember,
is that
his face
paint? Paint.
I can see through his face paint that he's bleeding. Trust me.
Oh, and I think Colton Brandy looking to end this. He's picking him up. Going for a classic Undertaker finisher. Tombstone pile driver. Oh, but you notice this match is taking its toll on Colton.
Yes it is.
Got back up quickly, but you saw
he knows too well that
he went limp after he hit the tombstone for a few seconds.
Yeah, he's trying to get that wind back, that oxygen, which I don't blame him. When you go through a tables match or any no DQ, it'll take a lot of wind out of you.
Indeed, unlike the Undertaker, Colton is not a supernatural guy. He can get weak. And again, if we're being honest, Undertaker was supernatural and he still got injured a lot.
Yeah, he's human. Yeah, it goes to show you, you're not that indestructible. You're human. You bleed like the rest.
If you bleed, they can kill you. It looks like Cody Hagen looking to end this. Here we go.
That's exactly what it is. There it is.
Hagen wins this 2 out of 3 falls tables match. And Cody Hagen is one step closer to getting the ultimate score against the Rebel Society.
One of the 4 participants now.
Because remember, if he wins the Iron Man match and Damian retains the title at Atlantic City,
oh
will
boy,
finally be on a collision course.
Oh boy, that won't sound good at all. And there it is. Like I said, there's the blood.
Yeah, there he is. He's been needing himself stitched up before the main event. Well, I guess we're gonna move on now. Not really. Now, and I think with the familiar tones of Moose's old TNA theme, I think that means we're up for our base brawl match.
Oh boy.
Who do you like less?
Honestly, I'm gonna be
I don't like both of them. There you go.
Well, to be fair, Jacob Baker did earn some points from me for breaking Cody Hagen's leg a few months ago.
Still,
okay. But you're still going with both, are you, Jacob?
Honestly, I don't care about either of them. They're both pretentious fucks. But if I were to pick who I would go for, who I would want more to win, it would be Baker.
Fair enough.
I'll go with Ray just because.
Well, Ray is the longest reigning never openweight champion in New Japan Ka. Only recently losing the title to the legendary Malik Brown.
And you know this man's probably not in the best moods considering who he is.
Indeed. Oh, but if Jacob Baker wins, I would love to see him break Cody Hagan's leg again. Here comes what
how about they both break each other's legs? Never good.
You want to talk? If I were to describe
And
Jacob
speaking of
Baker,
jackasses, here he goes.
if I were to describe Jacob Baker in like a wrestler fusion, I would say 2009 Randy Orton mixed with Kevin Owens.
That's even disrespectful.
Well, that was just my honest opinion, and Cody.
Well, in any case,
But you gotta know,
that.
Jacob Baker has been kind of a bit on a tear since returning from his year-long exile.
And this man did get it. This man does. I don't know what to say. This man just grabbed what's up. It's almost a hickey backstabbing people. Here's this man too.
But you know, Jacob did eventually get his comeuppance at Takeover Utah. You gotta imagine his chip on his shoulder is bigger, knowing that not only did he lose to his arch rival Damian Shelley, but that Damian got the Comeback of the Year award for winning 2 matches in one night at Utah, one a Last Man in Hell match, another a Rumble.
Not many can say that. I guarantee you. Not many can say that.
Jacob
Not many
Baker.
can say that one.
Jacob Baker. Oh, and look at this. Oh! Well, Jacob Baker
Right?
definitely had. Jacob Baker, for as much as we hate on the guy, he is very good in the ring.
Yeah, he was ready for that on-rush attack of Ray Blitz.
Indeed. Remember, Jacob Baker has come a long way since debuting under a mask as, what was his ring name under the mask? El Anarquista?
Yeah.
And now he
less said the better.
Now.
Yeah, stuff in one hole.
Indeed.
Literally.
I
Oh,
believe it.
God.
You know, in the end, it's going to be down to who can land the bigger blows. Because if you know,
Yeah.
Jacob Baker and Ray Blitz, both men of power moves. Jacob Baker goes
is
for
good.
the,
Uh-oh.
Jacob Baker going for the steel steps, but remember, this is a base brawl match.
Yeah, but
Steps
it's
are
still no
legal, but-
DQ.
The steps are legal, but it's mostly supposed to be bats.
Yeah, like that.
What else can you do?
I don't think Jacob Baker or Ray Blitz give 2 cents about using bats. They're gonna use whatever isn't nailed down.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm a neck breaker? No.
Let's not forget, Jacob Baker did have a spectacular return before his heel turn when he returned from his exile at number 5 in last year's Infinity Gauntlet, and he went on to win the whole shebang.
Yeah, that's true. Oh. It's angry as hell, but that DDT would do it.
Honestly, if
Still loudmouth.
If I were to describe how Jacob Baker's mind is, I think he's delusional. He claims Damian Shelley lied to him when he brought him back from exile, but if you've seen what Damian on the day Damian got betrayed by Jacob in ZPW, you notice Damian didn't even do anything to Jacob.
Well, then again, that was also when he got the shit beat out of him for running his mouth about someone else.
You remember, all Damian did was trying to pep Jacob back up, tell him, you'll get him next time, and then what does Jacob do? He lays him out.
That's just... I gotta stop you right there, because from my vantage point, that's just frustration boiling over on Jacob's part.
Well, it doesn't help that he was also seen recently. Remember, the whole reason he got beat up by Alex was because he was talking shit about Mikasa.
Hey, Joe, yeah, that's a whole other.
Well, I think given what's going
That's a
on right now, I
whole-
think it's safe to say we have called this match a baseball match. I think it'd be more accurate to call it a stairs match at this point.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's no DQ when it comes to matches like this. So what the hell? Use anything you can.
Oh, and look at this. Wait, that's a chair.
As I said,
No DQ, anything goes. And, you know, if you want to say about it, I think Cody would agree with me that Jacob and Ray's heel turns, respectively, are kind of similar in the way they were.
to a degree, yeah.
Because remember,
Only
Ray
makes a
turned heel. Ray turned heel back in Takeover Miami after TRT, who was the then world champion, beat Ray in a title match, and then Ray attacked TRT, and I can't really say what happened next, given who was involved, but whatever.
That's just him making a statement saying that he wants.
Oh, here we go, TRE.
There it is. And Ray got back up and kicks. Taking the base.
This game. But what about this game?
No. I'm not saying anything about that. Oh,
Spinebuster.
Spinebuster.
Two count.
No. I didn't say anything about games at all.
Alright, I heard something in my... Okay, ignore it. Okay, I'm sorry, I heard a glitch in my headset, my bad. Anyways, Jacob Baker's TRE, a tribute to the late, great Scott Hall. So some have argued that... some have argued Jacob doesn't do it right. Because he goes for a
agree to
sit-down.
disagree.
I mean, if he wants to call it the TRE and tribute Scott Hall, that's his prerogative. Oh! End of Days by Wade Bliss in the cover. 1, 2, no!
No.
Now Ray Bliss.
Pick out the steel steps again. Jeez.
Yeah, I think this is a stairs and chairs match now, folks.
It's still baseball no matter how you slice it, but main part about this type of match.
I think Ray and Jacob are definitely more comfortable with the stairs.
No. I think they're more comfortable with anything that's not nailed down. Or everything.
If these two end up going in the crowd, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them threw the other off the balcony up in here.
Oh God, don't give them ideas.
Well, thankfully they can't hear us, I think. Oh, he just threw Baker on the... What the...
Oh my God!
Jacob, he just got thrown on the stairs, and he just managed to recover quick enough to hit that roll-up.
What the hell?
Say what you will about Baker, but man is fucking resilient.
German. Damn. Finish that out with that Rainmaker like lariat.
Indeed. Now Ray going for the other steps. Cody Hagen's watching this backstage after he had just won his match. You gotta imagine, part of him wants Jacob Baker to win so he can get his revenge. Oh!
Not that I blame Baker for that. Oh, you gotta remind yourself about the task at hand. Things like this would happen.
You know, Jacob Baker would want to win the #1 contendership just to potentially get one more crack at Damien.
Or try his luck on Zilla.
Because remember, as I said earlier, whoever the winner of this tournament fights at Fandom Takeover 50 will not be guaranteed until after Takeover Atlantic City.
Yeah, that is true.
But now, Wade Bliss got another chair, and oh!
Oh, damn. Well, he deserved that.
Nice to say both these men are pretentious fucks.
I mean, you kinda did say
What's
so
the first clue?
earlier.
Where's the first clue?
1, 2, Jacob Baker wins.
Well,
wow.
Well, I guess part of the Fatal 4-Way Iron Man match in the main event will be Baker and Hagen going round 2. Alright.
That's going to be killing itself.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, there could be 2 more in the equation. There's still 2 more left to crown in that equation. You know, Jacob Baker also wants to get his hands on Charles Schultz. Imagine how on Cloud 9 Baker would be if Charles won his match.
No,
but that's asking for a death sentence. I just let that be known. That's a big if. But also, that's asking for a death sentence waiting to happen.
Well,
Exactly.
Cody, since you have commentated more Schultz matches than I am, I'm gonna take your word for that.
Kinda wish. Didn't have the time.
Time for our third qualifying match. And since I'm hearing the familiar tones of Jay White's New Japan theme, I think that means we're about to see a former Fandom World Champion wants to get back in the title picture.
Oh, good thing Zai's not here.
Well,
That's
you're damn
one
right.
part of it.
Well, that is well established. It's well established that Jose Blanco is part of Zahia Morgan's Big Money Talents faction. Either way, Jose Blanco definitely has had a chip on his shoulder since he lost the Fandom World title to his older brother Brandon Cuevas.
Yeah, in a Jersey street fight, no less.
You know, Jose does hold something over Damien. And of all the times they have battled, Damien's only beaten Jose twice, so you gotta imagine in the back of Damien's head. You gotta imagine in the back of Damien's head, he's hoping Jose doesn't win this match.
That's just
Now I'm gonna throw the
pressure on himself. Mr. Williams, you gotta say something?
Yeah, I was saying, because they're who Jose is facing. There's the brother of Roxy, the nephew of APOC Aries, a former CMC and Unit Pro Wrestler who's returned to Fandom earlier this year.
If I recall correctly, Derek also recently challenged Damien once already for the world title. So Derek would be hoping to get.
He did.
So, you gotta imagine Derek is looking at this as a second chance.
Yeah, but when you're going up against someone that is as brutal and as destructive on the technical side, and when it comes to this type of match, ODQ with Jose, yeah.
But yeah, Morgan might be a big Jose Blanco ship, but he did make a good investment bringing him into his brand. But now comes Derek Storm looking to get a second round with either Damien or Zilla for the World Championship.
I would say it's good luck to him.
Misfit, who has been on a bit of a roll since returning to Fandom. Like I mentioned earlier, he won a Royal Rumble and got to be in the World Heavyweight Championship main event a few Fandom TVs ago.
This is true. He has, and recently, as you just mentioned, he faced Damien before. Now the question is, what is he gonna do when that bell rings against a certified masochist?
That's
like
the
Jose,
thing.
because
I feel like the Misfit could go with the Masochist. Because well, Jose.
Go ahead.
Because you gotta remember, Storm is more experienced than Jose Blanco. And he wants to join his sister as a. And Derek wants to join his sister as a champion in Fandom before it ends later this year. This might be his last chance to go after the world title. For those
see if he can put it to use.
For those just tuning in, we already have 2 of our 4 finalists set in Cody Hagen and Jacob Baker. This match will decide who will join them.
That's right.
And unlike our previous match with Ray and Jacob, I think the clear-cut favorite here is Derek.
No kidding, but you gotta remember though, in this style of matches, Jose's no stranger. Because he knows what he's gotta do, because he's that damn methodical and oh god.
You gotta imagine Derek knows what to do too. This ain't his first rodeo.
Hell no. Here's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you know what? Part of me wants Jose to lose at least this match or the whole tournament. Because, as Cody Williams said, if Jose wins, we will never hear the end of it from Zaya Morgan.
That, yeah, no kidding. But you can't deny what Jose has done.
I have been told Derek is a 10-year veteran of the sport. You gotta imagine the experience advantage is gonna go right to Derek. That goes without saying. If you want to talk about hardcore advantage and strategic advantage, that might go to Jose.
Exactly. He's not called the masochist for nothing. He doesn't know strategies. And there's the kill code, as he refers, that code breaker.
Indeed. Of course, Jose Blanco, more than just the masochist, he's also a bit of an architect. I've heard he's made championships and arenas for VW over the years.
Oh, that's just on his downside. Oh god, right to the face.
I've seen his work. He's very good at it.
Hey, who hasn't?
Yeah. I think he even made the current version of the VW World title. Currently around the race of Jamal Bedlam. Oh!
It's actually true, he did.
Of course, still to come tonight, we have one more qualifying match after this one, which will be the match that Brandon Cuevas himself actually demanded. Of course, we still have one more title match also to come tonight.
That is true. And when that final first round match happened, I got some facts to show, well, to tell, to say the least.
I feel like
Back to this match.
I feel like Cody Williams will also have some stuff to share about Charles Schultz. Oh, here we go, hockey stick. We are not in Canada.
Well, but who's to say that this isn't a hockey town, considering that we're in the side of the New York Rangers.
I am aware. Just hockey seen more as a Canadian sport. Cover one, no.
Well, you certainly, I guess.
Oh! STO!
Flatliner that was.
Flatliner.
Uh-oh. Double stop. No.
And a very back and forth between Blanco and Storm thus far.
Yeah. And this is what you gotta be careful with when you're facing Jose, because yes, he can be methodical, but when he turns up the pace, how the hell are you gonna stop him? See what I'm talking about?
Indeed. Not many people in Fandom has had the answer when it comes to Jose. He is not a former... I mean, the dude graduated from the cruiserweight division to the heavyweight division, and he smashed it.
Yeah, he did. He had to work his way up.
And it's no surprise that he's like the Jay... It doesn't come as a surprise as the Jay White of BW he is.
Talk the talk. They can walk that walk.
I mean, Jay White had a tag partner in Kenny Omega who went up from the junior heavyweight division to the heavyweight division, and he smashed it.
I wouldn't say that the tag partners, but let's go with that.
They were stable mates in the Bullet Club.
Speaking of that, there's a Snapdragon. Jose.
Of course, Jose Blanco, part of Big Money Talent. In fact, he's the only Big Money Talent rep in this tournament, I believe.
Oh my god!
Ah, shit. Derek Storm's back of his head.
He's trying to go. He's going for a double underhook type move, but yeah, as you
I do
said,
wonder-
back of his head hit the steel steps from Alabama
And now
slam.
Jose's gonna stigma. No. Derek Storm still caught a baseball accessory. He was quick enough not to get stigma'd.
Still hurts the
I
way
wonder
you
how many
slice it.
times I wonder if Schultz gets PTSD every time I mention stigma.
I would not want to know that, honestly.
I'm just waiting for
I
stigma
think-
to come back.
I think he got more. I think he got. Okay, in my personal opinion, I think Charles Schultz would get PTSD from something else.
I mean, stigma did scare him off when he debuted in DCA, though.
That's just besides the point.
By the way, a lariat, another lariat.
Those are short arms right there.
Now a ripcord kick. Don't you know that he packed his
Right.
kick?
Right in the mouth. And he's got a chair.
Was almost, I think Jose just torpedo Moscow the chair into
That's
Derek's face.
It looked that way, but I think he got most of. I think he got most of his head to knock the chair out of his hand. And,
Jose's got him. Oh,
No,
nice,
he don't.
nice counter by Derek kicking the knee. Jose's not very strong in the legs.
he
One
may-
amigo. Two amigos. And now
There it
three
is.
amigos.
With the kip up to boot. I was gonna say he may not have much as far as legs go, but I don't think he would need it. His offense.
That was a hammerlock flatliner.
That's exactly what it is. But they only got two.
Well, I think out of the flatliners we've seen in this match, I think Eric just won up Jose there.
Probably have.
Oh, hockey stick to the face. And remember, Jose's face has not been the same since his previous match with Damien, because remember what Damien did?
But
Damn
they-
near just... I'm just saying, he damn
I
near
know.
got his face distorted when Damien used the sledgehammer in their match a year ago.
You
Turned his
think
face into hamburger meat.
do you think that sick bastard would care?
Well, I would have expected BW to force Jose to wear a protective mask for that, but that's just me.
He would. Jose would just smile at you if that happened.
I feel like Jose would only wear the protective mask for like a few moments, but then like as he goes to Gorilla, he just runs past him, slips the mask off, and throws it on the table.
Well, that would be him, and he don't need saying he won't need that, considering how much pain he would cause.
It is noted Jose has a pretty high pain threshold,
Yes, he does.
and it has brought him much success over the years. He wasn't just a former Fandom World Champ; he's held other world titles.
And he hasn't.
Oh. Derek was looking for to do a ladder bridge, but Jose caught him off.
He did. Dropped him right on the apron.
I have been told that Derek's version of the flatliner is called Die My Darling.
Understandable, and that's quite understandable on why he called it that. And speaking of the
Now,
ladder bridge, this
Derek-
time he got it.
This time the ladder bridge is in effect. This is our second ladder bridge of the night, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Oh!
Oh!
No, that
He
was
just
actually
slipped.
pretty slick on the part of Derek.
It is. Well, for the moment, it isn't. There's another one. Snapdragon.
Sadly could not capitalize
Oh!
on it.
Jose kind of did by stepping on his face.
Remember, Jose may be known for his hardcore exploits, but he can go in the technical realm as well.
Yes, he can. He might take your limbs off, hit you with it while smiling at you.
We've seen him actually go for submissions in the past.
And he has.
Of course, Jose also has his finishing Steiner screwdriver he calls the end of the world. Or if you want to be a joke, if you want to make a joke about John Morrison, you can call it El Fin submissions.
Oh, he didn't use that beforehand. That dragon sleeper.
Dragon sleeper, but well, even if he got Derek to tap out, I don't think that would count because in Extreme Rules matches are not false count error matches. You have to get the pin or submission in the ring.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say it would be great if you get it to submit, but you got to do that in the ring.
Oh, I think Derek was going to use the ladder bridge, but Jose said, "No way, Jose." Oh wait,
Oh,
I'm
he
sorry,
got that
almost,
attention.
I
don't.
almost said a terrible pun. I'm sorry.
Yeah, please refrain yourself from that. Oh, almost stopped. That time he got it.
To be fair, considering his name is Jose, I'm surprised no one else has done that already. Oh, and Derek is brutalizing Jose with that hockey stick. Oh, I just broke it over his face. Jesus. Jose's going to be spending all of the next morning picking splinters out of his teeth.
Not the first time that happened.
Well, I mean, the aforementioned sledgehammer moment a year ago.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised he didn't get a concussion from that.
Yeah, people are wired differently, I tell you.
Now, Jose's going to use the ladder bridge for a snake up.
Already on the bloody face of Derek Storm.
Yeah, but you notice every time Jose gets back on offense, Derek immediately snuffs him out.
That is true. Who's to say that?
Oh, but Jose, here we go! Blade Runner!
Oh, he called that the chain fire!
Chain fire, cover 1, 2, no.
Oh. Damn. That chain fire got in many matches. That includes the world title itself.
It's not enough here. Reminder, Jose still has one other finisher he hasn't tried yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. That
End of the world.
at the end of the world, or if you want to go right into the Latin route, Indemundo.
That's not Latin, that's Spanish.
You get what I mean.
I do. I just thought something like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, another torpedo Moscow. Or I guess since Jose is from New Jersey, I guess that would be
No, just call it what it is. He doesn't really care.
I was gonna say torpedo Jersey, but it just sounded weird.
Again, as I said, just call what it is. He doesn't care.
We'll stick with torpedo Moscow then.
Yeah.
Now what is
Right now.
Oh, I think Derek is gonna. Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Oh, that's gonna hurt even worse. Back suplex when I think I caught
I think
the
Jose
steps.
said. I think Jose just realized who he's fucking with.
Yeah, but I don't think he could give less of a shit about the
Well, I know
hood.
someone who would give a shit. That's Jose's manager. Dea Morgan.
What's Derek Storm up to? It's like,
Derek, you alright? Jose's gonna take advantage of that small lapse.
oh my god!
Oh, that was a
Jumping
cave-in.
double.
It's a former NXT, whatever champion he was, Cameron Grimes. Former $1 million champ. Yeah, he's back to wrestling the Indies as Trevor Lee again, but he did have the
Thank
cave.
God for that. Oh, and you mentioned about Jersey. There's the baseball bat.
And a hockey stick again. Oh, look at this!
Oh,
I
that's the
called that
team special.
Or if you're NXT UK, you would call it a 6-1 line. Honestly, the Constantine special is less cringe.
Yeah. Oh my god. He just might have just taken the teeth right out of Derek Storm's face.
Now what is Jose thinking here? Oh, need a spine.
Quick
God,
and effective.
Imagine right now, wherever he is, Zaya Morgan, Jose's manager,
That's what that busted.
Oh!
Yeah, that spinning side slam. If you got a name for that, better let me know.
That was almost like a James Storm style 8-second ride.
Oh God!
That was some chair action here.
Chair to the face.
Oh, and another
oh.
torpedo Moscow.
Like he did last time. Right to the
into
skull.
The chair, into the face.
Yeah, knocking the chair out of Derek's hands. Oh, now Jose. And after getting dropped, face
we're on an even favor now. Both men have gone the Crimson Mask.
Oh yeah. This
shit is getting intense.
Okay, and this is the part where you gotta worry. See Derek's trying to oh, spear!
Spear! And now a classic maneuver here.
Oh yeah, it's been toe hold. He's a Terry Funk in his days. Wait, right on that left knee.
Oh.
Needed a gut.
But look at this!
Oh, double stomp.
It's the 10-year vet, Eric Storm.
Yeah. Oh! Right to the face. And that just seems to piss off Jose.
Oh, but you notice, I think Derek is using Jose's anger against him.
Or is it?
Never mind. Oh. The outside again we go. These men can't keep going to the outside if they want to win this. They gotta get it back in the ring.
I think, well, because of gut from Derek Storm, I'm gonna say that they may have heard you. Like that's what he's attempting to do, get Derek back in the ring.
Oh. This isn't a false count anywhere match, Marquise. This is a freaking Extreme Rules, meaning you only win.
This is a brawl here.
Oh, he almost the bat against Jose's spine. Imagine if that connected. Oh, here we go, another DMD.
Oh
my
God!
And the one, two, and Derek Storm got one step closer to getting his second chance.
Oh yeah. If you just notice on the second
Hi, my dear.
right there. His face hit the chair.
Yeah, I think Derek knocked Jose legitimately out on that. But you know, in an Extreme Rules match, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, no kid.
Now we have 3 of the 4 finalists determined. Still to come, we will see Brandon Cuevas and Charles Schultz fight to decide the final spot.
That is gonna be... oh boy.
And we're gonna get to that match right now, actually.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Here comes the man who was actually the previous World Heavyweight Champion prior to Damian Shelley.
Yeah, as a Demetrix.
Someone who has a damn death wish. I am back.
Yeah, this is more than just a normal tournament match, Cody. Brandon Cuevas specifically requested to fight Charles Schultz. And you notice everyone has
I don't know why, but that's sure.
And you know this is a bad idea.
And you know what?
But even Damian Shelley is trying to talk Brandon Cuevas out of it.
By the way, because of this, it's the reason why this whole damn thing is happening to begin with.
Brandon Cuevas
because this man
decided to be stupid.
Yeah, and I say that bluntly. Considering what's going against.
But who knows? We've seen some people actually be counted out and against Charles Schultz actually pick up the win in the past, Cody.
But yeah, you think they're never the same though after.
I mean,
good.
For one of the most recent people to beat him that we didn't think would was Billy Bowers.
Yeah, but consider how dangerous he is now. That's still dumb.
A reminder, he doesn't even have Alec. He even kicked Alex Schultz out of the House of Cerberus.
Let's not do that.
Let's leave that alone.
Look, considering why did more hate for this bastard?
Yeah, but one thing you can't deny
Here he comes.
is Charles. One thing you can't deny about Charles Schultz is his credentials. He is a former world champ. He's a former VW Hell's Gambit champ. In fact, didn't someone in chat used to call?
At least I can say this though. At least he's the only man that's here tonight because the rest of his boys are banned from the Sabrina tonight.
Well, of course, we will be seeing one of the female members of the house in a bit.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate downside. But hey,
Yeah.
But as I was saying, Cody, back when Charles was the VW Hell's Gambit champion, didn't someone used to call him Mr. No Days Off?
And again, this man's attire. Oh, it's not. It's a whole other. We'll be here forever.
Charles Schultz, best known for his wars over the years. He's done battles with the likes of the Batman Who Laughs, battles with the likes of James Zenham, even battles with the like of his own brother Alex, when who wrestled under a different name. Can't remember what that name was.
That was then. And look, the Nina War the last time. Which is why I'm a bit goddamn worried for Brandon being stupid at challenges, man, because let's see if this time when I hesitate to throw a fireball at someone's face.
Well, to quote a former What Culture presenter, Brandon Kravis is very brave and very, very stupid. But who knows? Brandon might be
Let's see Brandon can do it. But that's easier said than done, especially the ways where this son of a bitch will go.
I think after tonight, we can never deny that Brandon Kravis has a big set of balls.
Big step to pity at times, and oh god!
But
And you know what? This is a smart.
you notice Brandon tried to play it smart. He tried to go right to the offense, but he fucked it up almost immediately. Now, this is what I heard in another Fed called a soul calver match. This is a 2 out of 3 KO only match. You don't knock out your opponent once, you gotta KO him twice like you're in a fighting video game.
Yeah, and another thing too, Brandon's no stranger to these type of matches. He can knock people out when he wants to.
And Brandon has proven in the past he can be pretty dominant when he holds a title. Not only was he the longest, he was not only the longest Fandom crossplay champion, he was also one of the longest Discord champions.
Oh jeez!
So far in Charles' return run here in Fandom, he's only won one title.
Yeah,
There's a sling blade.
at the Fandom United States title.
Himself.
And at the same time, Louise and Scott hold the men's car tactiles, which, God, that was just terrifying enough.
But of course, Charles, no stranger to holding gold in Madhouse. He had won gold in the past in
Oh my
CMC.
god!
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, beyond-
CMC teamed up with the Pact.
Yeah, and you want to know
That's
something?
another can of crazy. Just because of
I
the
know.
wars.
And I know Cody would agree with me on this. Charles not only has the violent tendencies advantage, he also has the experience advantage.
And,
Sometimes when you watch Charles being a psychopath, it's easy to forget he's a veteran of the sport in his own
And
right.
also, I'd like to point out he grinded his signature baseball bat. Would you use it afraid to scope bat people's heads in?
And it makes me wonder why we had the baseball bats for the brace brawl match to begin with.
And now, what is Brandon thinking here?
Because neither Jacob or Ray used the bats at all in that.
This game
Well, at least-
sucks.
Ah!
There goes
Fuck.
that. There goes
God
that.
damn it! Damn it!
Oh, that was.
Who the hell did he
I think
pop? God damn it!
Is that Adam?
God damn it!
So,
The fuck?
You know what? You know what?
Let's just get back to the match.
Yeah.
Let's just get back to the match.
Oh, looking for a knee.
What was I saying again?
I don't know. He lost his train of thought. The most pie just right up.
Now there's a diamond.
Jesus was present.
Well, what do you think about? Well, you got Mick Cody. He's holding his own well against Charles so far.
I'd say on him. This ain't gonna be a good night.
Indeed, maybe Brandon might be more smart than we give him credit for.
Until that is.
Military
Hey,
press buster.
You can't let the living nightmare get an inch because he'll take a mile. And remember, Brandon's not just in the ring with a psychopath; he's in the ring with a veteran.
And look what he's got. Uh-oh.
Well,
Brad, stop that quickly.
At least the bats that Baker and Ray didn't use in their baseball match is getting used now, I guess.
Doesn't help considering it's the living nightmare. And I've said, that motherfucker knows how to use that baseball bat. Has been damn signature weapon since Pulse 50 back in 2019, the CCL.
By the way, I've been hearing that there's been some progress as it pertains to the last lap.
My God!
Sure.
Oh, look at this. What's Brandon do? Oh, that's a pretty good. Oh, you can't win the match by submission. You can't win the match by submission, but you can take out the vertical base of Charles. And you will take out some of his finishers even if you do that.
In case you didn't see, Brandon for a quick second got the baseball bat, and a lot of people need to remember, Brandon is a third-generation baseball guy.
Indeed, he
But
is.
I was also going to say that who just came off a war with Wicked Eric not too long ago, so.
This match has been a lot more back and forth than we initially anticipated.
Manages hit Charles Schultz with that super kick that busted him the head open.
I'm going to say it. Brandon might actually pull this off.
And Rebellious Soldier has that baseball bat.
Yeah, until he said that.
And not for long.
You were saying, Cody?
Tit for tat.
Okay, you know what? If Brandon wins this somehow, who's going to become my pick to win the Iron Man match in the main event?
Yeah, Brandon will tell you. He has, and that's the big advantage because Brandon, outside of VW, has been in many, and I mean many, Iron Man matches.
Indeed, I think he even had one with other Rebel Society members in the past.
But right now he needs to. Well, right now, no. God!
I think in the rules of this being KO only, I think it can happen anywhere. Oh no, Carp's up on the ramp! God!
No.
Carlos is trying to break his neck.
Doesn't say there's no trying with this psychopath. I think that's a foregone conclusion. Uh-oh. Got him!
Do or do not. There is no try.
Relentless.
There's your nerdy quote for today, folks.
And God. And James.
Now both men are busted open.
Yep.
Gotta give it. Gotta give it to Brandon. He may be the bravest, but I think there's a lot of things he wants to do.
Oh, Brandon out of the way! Oh!
There's that bicycle knee he wanted.
Brandon saying, I'm not going out without a fight, Charles.
Hell no.
You know what, Cody and Marquise? I think you can agree with me. This has been a fight so far.
And it's exactly what Cuevas
Oh,
wants.
they're going to be in the win. Oh! Charles, too quick for Brandon there.
Until those strikes. Oh,
we saw him do that to Damian Shelley in their title match back at Takeover Live.
And I think that pissed him off.
Yeah, it's one thing to hit a catboy in the dick. If you hit a dog in the dick, you're dead.
Okay, you're just asking for it.
Listen. Oh, God. I don't know if you saw, but I think he might have just snapped Charles' fingers.
If Charles hurts me, I'm gonna hurt you in the brawl for you.
Don't blame me.
I will.
Jacob, just save your energy. Please.
I'm still waiting for my brawl for you, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, Charles! Oh God!
Uh-oh. Shadows fall!
Shadows fall!
God.
I didn't hear the bell ring. I don't think that's a fall for Charles yet.
No.
Well, this might get Charles the fall.
Brandon, I don't want to get up.
If I were Brandon, I'd roll the fuck out of the ring.
Well, might be a little too late on that.
Brandon, just get the fuck out of the ring and leave.
That's if he can. That's if he can. When Charles is right there with the
is
steps.
not letting up on those steps.
Look at that. Yeah.
What is even?
Oh! It's pressing. He's those right hands. You saw Brandon's. Did you see the look at Brandon's eyes? They're almost maniacal.
Oh my God.
It's like he's
Brandon,
woken up.
I know that Brandon get back in this. That is crazy. You know what, Cody? No matter what happens, I think it's safe to say that no matter how this match ends, Brandon's proven his point. And he is the ballsiest wrestler in Fandom. Oh my God!
Step up, tope con hilo.
I think it's safe to say Brandon, without even having won the match yet, has proven he has balls of adamantium.
Okay.
That's saying a lot. Right now.
That's just one vampire's opinion, guys.
And we know. Oh God, that German.
But again, you gotta remember, Charles himself has a very high pain threshold.
The same can be said about Brandon.
But there's a difference. Brandon doesn't survive an hour plus hour-long fucking violent-ass matches. That's the problem.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, didn't Charles' most recent match with James Ian going for like 2 hours?
Oh, hold it.
It's a
Heat seeker.
Holy shit.
It's surpassed the first match they had with Forsaken by good 10 minutes.
One day they're just gonna have a match that goes on for like a whole week.
Oh, like we need to worry about that anymore, my God.
When it says Swanton Bomb!
And that's the one thing you got to be careful. If Brandon doesn't get you with the strikes, he can
Oh my
get
God!
you.
He actually KO'd.
That's the first KO.
Well, you KO'd Charles once, but you gotta do it again.
Oh, Brandon knows that too well. Like I said, he's been in these type of KO matches outside of VW, and he's showing that damn experience.
I think Charles is now getting a case of his own medicine from earlier. You know what, Cody? I think even if Brandon doesn't score another KO on Charles in this match, I think he proved his point. Oh, okay. Now we're down to the next KO. The next KO will win this matchup.
Yeah, there it is. He said, my Feldman, Brandon nipped up. Oh boy.
Oh my God. People were expecting a massacre, but this is not a massacre.
This time.
It's been a pretty even fight.
That was the Gatling Lance from the corner.
But now he's gonna Stigma Charles. Oh no, I guess he's gonna wait.
I would have.
That's your irony considering you got name.
You know, Cody, if I were Brandon, I would just Stigma Charles right now. Yeah, I'm
gonna do like that.
He should have Stigma Charles. He should have Stigma Brandon, shouldn't he?
To be fair, he should have. Brandon.
To reflect on mistakes. Because remember, Charles is 1 KO, because both these men are 1 KO away.
And jeez, look at that.
The suplex.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god. Oh god.
You're not.
Oh, Brandon avoids it.
Brandon's not having any of it.
If that pump would have hit, this would have been done. Over
Is
with.
Brandon actually going to do it?
Oh, he better. He better. If you want,
Oh my god.
Brandon's
You know
sending a
what,
message
Cody?
to Charles.
You know
If you
what,
want to
Cody
play this
Hart-
game with me, you're getting hurt.
You know
Yeah,
what,
but
Cody
Brad
Hart?
beat it right now. Why is he hesitating?
You gotta stop hesitating, Brandon. Go for the kill. You gotta stop hesitating. Oh, that's got.
No rising.
No, 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 no.
Oh no, he
Brandon
got out.
escapes again. How is Brandon doing this?
Oh
God, he's going for his move.
Lord, he's knocked him out. Brandon advances.
Oh my god, you know what? Anyone who doubted Brandon Cuevas, you owe him an apology. Cody, apologize.
I ain't saying shit.
So hit
But
the
no,
deck.
you know what?
I hit the dash.
Oh, the fiery explosion. Brandon Cuevas is.
I'll give
1
Brandon
step-
this. He won.
Yeah, but.
And I'll keep our capitalize and make worth it later on.
Yeah, especially when you realize.
He always make it. He always capitalizes. I guarantee you.
We're gonna give.
And that's
we're
not
gonna
me
give
being
Cody.
biased. That's just a fact.
Right, but now we're gonna give Hagen, Baker,
Oh, hey, Bear already had the.
why did I forget? Garrick some time to rest before the main event, and we're gonna go into our internet title match.
Yes.
Got a
And
chamber
if I'm
match.
not mistaken, it's Grant. One of them got the pod is Georgia.
Georgia Inferno.
DMR is
Sister.
crazy.
Sister.
Yeah.
And of course, she's already a former internet champion. She was the second ever. And of course, as a certain cat girl who's also in this match would say, Georgia is one of the 4 pillars of the women's division. The other being said aforementioned cat girl, and the other 2 being Maxine Rose and Yuki Mori.
And who's gonna argue that? Honestly.
Speaking of the 4 pillars, here comes the second of the 4 pillars. The one could say, one who has something to prove. Maddie Sabin, who is the sister of our world heavyweight champion, Damien Shelley, the mother, the Coven mother, which means she is the leader of the Coven stable.
Now, Maddie's looking to win this title because he's had so many chances at this. It's not
Indeed. If you're going
and
off
failed
4 pillar-
every single one.
And remember, if you go off 4 pillar logic, Cody, she's the only pillar who's yet to win the internet title. Yuki Mori, Maxine Rose, and Georgia Inferno all have held it.
Really have. You can best bet that the
And
other.
now I'm going to throw this point out
Oh boy.
just because of who the champion is.
But yeah, you might want to. I would.
Especially, well, I guess I gotta say this. Considering this woman right here, she's gonna be in the ring for the first time with Lucy Scarlett.
You know, I don't know. If,
Go on. Go on, Move. Which one?
I'll go
I was gonna
first.
say. Go ahead.
I was
Okay.
gonna say. I know it's gonna sound like a bit unfair for me to say this, but he has kind of been lost in the shuffle as it pertains to the Schultz family.
That's even. Okay. Let's not go that far.
That's. Yeah, I was gonna argue
No.
that point. I was gonna argue that saying. Saying that it's best believed Tia is gonna go after Lucy Scarlett first, and she's one of the first.
Oh
two.
no! Well, actually, I don't even. Know. Here's the problem. I don't even know.
Well, you
Because
know,
let me get to this point. This is the first time those 2 are going to be in the same facility, at the same almost distance for over 10 years.
let me explain
even
why I
with-
said.
Go on.
The reason I said what I said about Tia is down to this. Every other Souls has something going on with Alex.
Well, just that beside her sister-in-law and brother being nutcases.
And Mikasa having her labors and continuing to work New Japan. I mean, caught him.
You know the irony of this. It's so crazy.
Well, how is this? We got 2 of the 4 pillars. We have Tia Schultz and we have the champion all starting out in pods.
And like I mentioned, here Lucy Scarlet. Ever since Lucy first showed up back in 2021, he and Lucy have not been in the same ring, not been anything. But now, here they are, childhood friends, by the way. Like to point that out for the record. And Lucy just looked right at you. I just noticed that.
I think it's safe to say friendship's dead, and tonight when they get in the ring with each other,
I think it's been dead. Let's be fair. It's been dead. Let's be fair.
Oh, if I were to argue the 2 who have the most to prove tonight, it would be Maddie Saban and Tia Schultz.
Yeah, but also at the same time, though, you can best believe both Tia and Lucy Scarlet, both out of the punch, you can best bet those 2 would just want to wring their heads off their shoulders.
Well, again, who knows, Brand? We're not Brand. Wow. I'm sorry.
Come on.
We just saw Brandon. He was in the ring a moment ago.
Yeah, that tells you. Damn it, where's what when you need what? Damn it, there's Omega. Okay.
I mean, we don't even know what Marquise's relation to Brandon even is.
So regardless, here's
here's Wasabi. One of the first 2 that's going to start off this chamber match. And as it pertains between myself and Brandon, I'm just going to throw this out there. We're close associates, but when we get to arenas like here in Fandom, we're all business.
It sounds about the same with me and Damien, actually.
Now
we await the final participant.
Which is no mystery until it is.
Yep. I have a question for you 2. Are you down with the clown?
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Okay, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad.
Yeah.
Well,
but in any case, there comes Kana.
Coming out to the familiar tones of the Juggalos. The ICP.
At any rate, here's Kana to start off against Wasabi.
Out of this 6 participants, who do you think, guys, has the most to prove?
In all fairness, it has to be Kana. Because to the point, as you mentioned, about the 4 pillars, 2 of them being there, being Georgia and Maddie, as the bell rings for the chamber match to start. Whoa!
But as Cody did point out, Maddie's had multiple attempts to win the internet title. This might be her last chance.
Maybe. But for the rest, they got a bunch of scores to settle.
As for Cody has left the booth for a little bit. He'll be back. Right now, Kana. Oh no! Roll up into the Pele! That was almost AJ Styles style Pele too.
Oh, key word, almost. But at any rate,
now into a Fujiwara.
Fujiwara armbar. There it is. But as I was saying, there's going to be a lot of scores to settle inside that chamber. The biggest one is the 2 across from each other, and Lucy and Tia.
The second biggest would have to be Maddie and Georgia.
It wouldn't surprise me here.
And speaking of Tia, she's in.
Oh boy.
You want to know she wants to at least survive long enough to get to Lucy.
Oh, I wouldn't blame Tia if she goes
to... It looks like Kana might try to foil Tia's plans.
Not well up until that dragon screw.
I imagine Tia's got to be very happy that Brandon knocked her brother out.
Yeah, but I don't think she'd be satisfied with just that. I guarantee you.
He wants the internet championship.
Look,
That's-
trying to figure out the
Really
common
does.
game mindsets. Well, that's not. We'll be here forever. No, who's?
Okay, so
I see
Tia
her.
is joined. So right now we're still waiting.
I
for
see.
Next
Tia's
up
out
will
of Rapaz.
be... Oh fuck! Guys,
And we just talked about this. We
Guys,
just
lock
talked
the door
about
to the
this.
commentary room because we're gonna have a fight.
Well, wait a
The
minute.
ironic part is that
Also,
we just talked
Kana
about it.
So I want to say first belts in Fandom. One of them.
Maddie Saban, at the very least, did technically have the call tag titles in her group for over a year.
Don't jinx.
Kana and Wasabi not only Kana and Wasabi, but Maddie's also looking for her first belt in Fandom too. He's yet to win a singles title. Both titles were won by her sisters Jen and Candy.
That part is true. It's Khan.
And now with
Snapdragon here from the bridge.
In comes shit. Georgia Inferno's in. If this
Oh, that
match
means
goes-
Maddie's
What are you doing
last,
here?
which is a big advantage.
Oh, indeed. And considering Maddie is probably one of the most desperate to win this internet title already, you gotta imagine she's smiling in her pod right now.
Wow, let's go again. The job done. Still wants to get in there.
Yeah.
If I'm Maddie,
Yeah,
I'm
well.
hoping that
Yeah.
Yep, here we go. That was expected.
Yeah, losing for losing for Dia out of the ring.
I don't think Lucy wants anything to do with Tia right now.
Oh, she better.
So you're saying go too soon or not?
And now Maddie's tail is wagging with anticipation. The final countdown. Here she comes.
Now we have damn everybody in here.
No
And what is
single
it go for here?
Oh, and look at this. The pink-haired girls go after each other.
And she just got jumped on her head. Jesus Christ. No. Oh!
Hold up.
Also, isn't it weird that the two pink-haired girls are fighting each other?
No, not in the
Does
least.
it matter the hair colors though? Come on. Well, we lost the ref. There goes the ref. Trap. Damn it. What? Well, okay, which ref is it in there? Because there's a lot of them.
That has to be a spirit breaker for Lucy.
Just which ref is that? Oh, it's milk chocolate. Okay, I just got told it's milk chocolate. Okay.
Oh, chocolate.
Yep. Okay. There's so many.
Oh, and Maddie's looking
Lucy's
to put
going
some
right
weight
after her.
Wait, why is Maddie going after Lucy and Tia?
She better get on. She better get with what's
Well,
one of her.
You know what, if I'm...
here.
Oh god. Maddie's in the crosshair of Lucy. Maddie might have just screwed herself.
That's a smart idea.
Maddie escapes. You know what, if I'm the rest of these participants, I just let Tia and Lucy fight each other.
Yeah, that would just be the smartest thing to do.
Because they can tire themselves out, and then when one eliminates the other, it'll be easier pickings.
Yeah, easier said
Lucy
than done,
just
to be quite
saved.
honest.
She just saved people getting dropped by GMR's sister. What the fuck?
I don't
I don't
think Tia would need. I was gonna say I don't think Tia would need that.
Never mind.
Oh, Tia, what's this?
As I said,
Oh, she just leg dropped Lucy on the... I can't say the body part, can I?
I mean, what's the
Oh,
point?
there we go. How about that?
She leg dropped... She leg
Just say a
dropped
low blow.
Lucy.
If it was a low blow, that was it.
Low blow leg drop.
Yeah.
Why can I say dick, but I can't say the woman on the lower part, though?
Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
What is Lucy thinking here? What is she thinking? Oh, never mind.
Oh, mate, Maddie's going a full round the circus. Is Maddie just trying to run up Brandon by this point?
Despite the fact he's a
Because if you
good one
remember,
compared to
guys, the Coven are a subsidiary of...
what is Lucy going for here?
Oh, a game stop.
Oh, powerbomb on Wasabi.
It was almost game
It
stop.
was only one. It was only for 1 count.
So, I don't want to mention what it says on Maddie's pants.
Yeah, just ignore it for now. Just ignore it for now.
You know what? It's fine. It's an old attire that was made back when the group wasn't used, so who cares?
Yeah, but for right now, it's not about groups.
Oh!
It's about the title.
Damn!
Oh god. Oh. Imagine how distraught Maddie would have been if that actually eliminated.
She wasn't the first one gone.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, what did you say?
What the hell? What's going on? Got my son in
This
the
is
small
crazy.
package? Oh my
That's
god.
right, we're calling it the Seth Rollins special, right? Because we're in Madhouse. Let's get that.
Oh wait, I called it the most devastating move in wrestling according to Simon Miller.
Yeah, well, it's Madhouse. It's Seth Rollins special. There you go.
Double DDT from Wasabi in Georgia, and
Well,
that didn't last
everyone's
long.
allowed their own flavor of commentary, I guess.
Yeah. Georgia looking to eliminate Kana, but you only got one.
Now, oh, the cat is not down with the clown. She's gonna take the clown down. Okay, last time I do that joke, I promise.
That was bad.
Please. Yeah, please. That's even.
That was
That's the last time.
You know
Oh,
what?
God.
Maddie deserved that Bailey from
Okay.
It's about to get worse. It's about to get worse for Madhouse. One.
There we go.
No.
No, Maddie blocked it.
No.
Oh wow.
Can you see the grit and determination on Maddie?
What is Jordan doing?
Well, you did say she was GMR Spencer, and I guess that proved it.
Yeah, but that.
Well, it looks like Maddie and Tia are gonna double team here.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. Double suplex on Georgia.
Oh, but now Tia throws Maddie into the wall.
That was just aggressive. I mean, damn.
I'll say.
That was fucked. Uh-oh.
Blinders.
Oh, God.
Oh, cover on Georgia. One.
They did not do it with Jordan also on the ring post when she got hit in the back of the with that elbow. That did not help.
No, it did not.
The fact she even somehow kicked out is even shocks me.
What's Maddie going for here?
Oh no. No way. No way.
Big sweep.
Never mind that.
I thought Maddie was going to go for a brother's submission to ensure the Reaper does see.
Nah. I don't think she would. She's looking for something else.
Eye of the Hurricane!
And he just kicked her right in the face.
This grazed her face, in all honesty, but
Kinda kicks out of two. Now Tia with a Dragon Suplex Gutbuster, I believe.
oh no, that was a Tiger Gutbuster.
Now Lucy's got Thea here.
Oh boy.
Oh, from behind.
There's a Tiger Suplex.
That was just effed up.
No love lost.
I'll say.
Inferno and Sabin, of course.
What is Lucy going for? What is she? God, that was unnecessary.
I think the only two women in this match who aren't in a feud currently with each other is Wasabi and Anna.
Well, I don't think there's a feud at all, to be fair. I'll try.
Yeah.
I mean, there definitely is one with Georgia and Maddie.
Do we have an elimination yet? I am shocked.
No one's. These 6 Warriors are going hard.
Yeah, Oh, yeah.
And now
Oh,
the pink
boy.
hair girl is going for a double team on Kana.
Military jump buster.
Meanwhile, Lucy's caught Maddie. In a
Back
cover.
suplex.
Oh.
No, I got
One.
There
Maddie
it
kicked
is.
out at one.
Oh.
Did Maddie just
no.
Oh,
Jesus.
there goes the top.
cover two? Man, how long has this chamber match been going on for? We haven't had a single
Like it
one.
matters.
You know what? All 6 warriors deserve their flowers after this match.
Clearly.
I'm 5. How about 5?
Okay, no flowers for Lucy, but we'll give flowers to
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay,
definitely give
I'll go
flowers.
any member of the house Cerberus. There you go.
We'll definitely give flowers to Kana, Wasabi, Maddie, Tia, and Georgia after the match now.
And, well, Maddie just got her head decapitated almost for a second there.
Honestly, I think
Got
the
up.
one I'm most surprised to survive on is Maddie.
Yeah, he's got a face booted in. Like, what the hell?
I think
That was
Maddie's
unnecessary.
I think Maddie's too determined to give up right now.
Yo, Frank.
very
Who's
good.
it first? Yes.
I mean, given all the attempts he's had, or the internet
dude,
games
just
of-
Flash kick.
Oh my god, is Maddie about to... Oh,
I think she is.
Maddie
Oh.
almost pulled
Back-
the elimination of Lucy
Back that.
This is I would have said that she is worthy of being in the internet title division. It would have been if she pinned the champ just now.
Oh, that just
No,
means
speaking
a
of
guaranteed
pin.
champion.
Don't we want to have a new
No.
champion?
What's Maddie going for here? Oh, what's this? Luthes press!
Living the right hands.
Oh my god, is he about to do it? Oh my god!
As I just said, we're guaranteed a new champion.
God, Maddie feels really good having pinned the champ just now, but George is gonna ruin her night again.
Oh boy.
The long dated day.
Yep.
No, Maddie kicks out.
Oh
my God.
wow.
Imagine how dejected Maddie would be if George had just ruined her life just now.
I think.
Because I would like to remind you, the one who has been most in Maddie's way of getting the internet title was Georgia. Oh, Tia Schultz is eliminated. Both parts of the Schultz ongoing saga has been eliminated back to back.
All I can say is don't be surprised if those two still go at it backstage.
Oh, trust me, I would not be surprised at all. In fact, I would say the same thing about Maddie and Georgia.
That'd be a little different.
Well, what happened outside, I couldn't see who was pinning who. And it doesn't
Oh,
matter, it was a 2 count.
Oh, well, Kana was pinning Wasabi.
Got
You
it,
wanna-
2 count.
Yeah.
What's Maddie up to?
Who knows? She's got one. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, armbar.
Oh,
Well, Maddie
Kana
goes
with the
back
La
after Kana.
Mystica.
Sorry, Maddie goes right back after Georgia.
Kana had
Now
the
a
La
captain's-
Mystica.
Now a captain's hook by Kana. Well, someone did a cover.
That was Maddie.
I think Maddie was pinning Georgia, but Georgia kicked out.
Oh, that's exactly what's going on. Oh,
And you can tell Maddie is hell-bent on getting Georgia eliminated.
God.
Now Kana with 1 suplex. How about 2? How about 3?
A trio of high crotch suplexes.
Meanwhile,
There it is.
we have traded dance partners now. Haley kick.
Yep, there it is. Man.
I think Maddie has withstood the most damage in this match so far. Oh, got it on the floor. Oh!
Yeah. They get more damage.
Okay, that has got to be it. There's no way Maddie's kicking out again.
Hey.
feel bad for Maddie.
I don't think Maddie would. I wouldn't, to be quite honest. Taking the championship off of Lucy Scarlett by herself.
Phil, you gotta feel bad. She wanted that internet title, and now she's once again failed to get it.
She'll get it. She'll get it. That's just me being hopeful, honestly. Like, she gotta hang her head up high, because he literally took the title off of Lucy Scarlett.
You're right.
To guarantee.
You're right there, Marquis. She did score a pin over Lucy during this match.
Hey.
But,
Oh my God!
you gotta imagine that depression would turn into agitation if Georgia won.
I don't think.
That's a big hit right now. Let's be real.
X Factor.
Although she's been up since from the opening bell. Same with Wasabi.
Now the clown is in danger of getting eliminated. Oh. Remember, the two remaining participants who has the most to gain in here is Wasabi and Kana.
Yeah, looking for their first titles, I believe.
Because if
Fandom.
Georgia wins, I think that makes her a two-time internet champ.
What matters is that Georgia will regain it, so I don't think it'll matter at this point. Uh-oh.
Oh, and now Kana. Hey, Kana's along with Georgia.
Oh boy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, let's
Who was
see
the
about
second
another blood skull kick.
Oh, I think that's the case.
Here we go. Got it.
There it is.
Wasabi tried to take out Kana, but Kana goes in the cover.
That was kind of equivalent to...
I think Georgia kicked out.
No. I don't think so. I personally think Kana just... When she went for a cover, she got up, noticing that Wasabi kicked her.
Yeah, the leg.
Oh.
Now Kana turns her focus back to Georgia.
That's something you should do. And she was the second to last person out from the pod.
Not to mention, she's already been internet champion.
That's true. Oh, there goes the sling blade. Wasabi.
They connecting.
This one's busted. Oh.
Kick to the leg.
I'll say this: if Kana and or Wasabi don't get the title here, those two should be given credit for how long they survived as the first two.
They kicked off this match and they're damn well close to finishing it. Now Georgia into a Dragon Sleeper.
Oh boy, that's the last thing you'd want. That's the last thing you want if you're either Wasabi or Kana.
Well, Wasabi escapes.
Fortunate.
Now Kana from behind with the neck breaker.
That's...
Oh, kicking in section. Cover. 1, 2. On, here we go. We're guaranteed a first-time champion tonight.
Yeah.
So one of these two women is getting their first championship in Fandom.
Oh, Dragon Screw from Kana. And then,
I have just been informed. On episode 50 of Fandom TV, we will have one final battle between Maddie Sabin and Georgia Inferno in a steel cage match. The winner will get an internet title shot at the next Takeover. Meanwhile, Kana wins the internet title.
wow. Wow.
Yeah,
She was the
that is-
second person to start off.
Well, I know my Down with the Clown jokes were cringe, but I guess they are suddenly apropos because, well, the clown won. Juggalos rejoice.
Man. Donna does deserve that. That's her first ever title.
The clown is the champ. But of course, she either has to face Maddie Sabin or Georgia Inferno on a future defense.
That's not going to be an easy first task of defense. Kana. That's guaranteed.
But all 6 women did give it their all. Of course, as per Cody's request, I'm not giving any flowers to Lucy. Fuck her. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It is main event time. Our finals
yes.
Pepsi Games tournament.
Yes.
Winner of the
More men.
fatal 4-way 25-minute Extreme Rules Ironman match. The winner will face the winner of Damian Shelley vs. Zilla on Fandom episode 50.
Yeah, but here's the first of the 4, and that's Derek Storm.
Derek Storm who defeated
hell of a
Jose.
war.
Defeated Jose
Yeah.
Blanco in his qualifier.
Hell of a war. Between the two.
Reminder, he already faced Damian Shelley once, so if Derek wins and then Damian wins at Atlantic City, we're going to see a rematch.
As we saw, but there's another possible rematch if Brandon were to win this.
You actually have 3 out of 4 possible rematches, and you also factor in Jacob Baker.
And he's another.
I
I don't think Jacob is ever. I don't think Jacob Baker has ever even faced Zilla if he were to beat Damian.
Well, I mean, yeah, out of everyone who is or are a former member of the Rebel Society, I think the only 2 that's ever fought Zilla are Damian and Brandon.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Of course, Damian, of course, as I said at the beginning of the show when the tournament started, Damian and Zilla are definitely going to be watching this match very closely.
Oh, definitely.
Speaking of the natural born sinner, here he is.
Oh,
Jacob Baker.
I'm just gonna ignore what happened there. And
Yes, never mind. So Jacob Baker is defeated. No, as I was saying, Jacob Baker defeated Ray Blitz, and well,
it was definitely a base
It was a
It was a-
baseball match, but they didn't. It was a single baseball match.
Well, it's still a brawl, hence its name. So you can't factor that out.
Well, either way, Jacob Baker defeated Ray Bliss to qualify for
Yeah.
this.
Yes,
I think out of anyone who has the most to gain out of this, it has to be Baker.
I'm not gonna. Well, there are 2 men on this one, on this 4-way that has something on their shoulders. And you just mentioned Jacob being one. But the other is Derek Storm. Oh, him, yeah. Well, him, yeah. Him,
And
yeah.
here comes the man who I would have to argue is now the favorite after what he just did a few moments ago.
Oh, yeah. That rebellious soldier himself, Brandon Cuevas. Who,
I think
as I just mentioned before, outside of the fandom and outside of VW, he has the most experience in this type of match, not just in the type of aspect, but he's been in many, and I mean many, Iron Man matches, so he knows this style very well.
I would imagine that Brandon must have some Marcel Gonzalez level support in the chat now after what he did.
And one thing he knows already, that all eyes are on him, because
Brandon
not
might
many
just-
men. Go ahead.
Brandon Gravis might become the next Cinderella story tonight.
Well, all I can say is don't look at him as an underdog.
I mean, you really shouldn't. He was the previous World Heavyweight Champ before Damian Shelley.
Yes, he is. Oh, hit the deck.
Explosion. Now we get set to, once again, be forced to watch as the most hated man in VW makes his way to the ring.
I can guarantee you, just by looking at Brandon, just pacing around that ring, he sees another guy that is in his own eyes is due for an ass beating. That
Reminder,
Cody
when Cody Hagan attacked the Rebel Society to send his message to GMR, Brandon Gravis was one of them.
Actually, he was actually.
No, wait, actually he wasn't, because Brandon wasn't a member of the Rebel Society yet.
Exactly.
Damian didn't bring Brandon into the faction until after Jacob left.
It's after Jacob turned his back on Damian, to say the least.
Basically, Damian brought Brandon in to fill the Enforcer role that Baker left behind.
Yeah, and that's not a bad person to pick as an enforcer, because
I mean, we've seen that Damian and Brandon get along quite well.
yeah, but if you know Brandon well, he may be the type of guy that was right alongside you. When he comes to big matches like this, he wants to show that he can do it all on his own. And so far, he's been doing just that.
But you could also argue Cody is the one who most wants to win this match, because he has not had another world title shot since he lost the Fandom title to DMR, and he went into self-imposed exile, even though, as Adam Jacquard has stated, he would have given Cody a rematch if he asked. But obviously, it seems like Cody Hagan wanted to do things his own way.
Which that alone is not a good idea, in my personal opinion. That's not smart.
We got 4 heavy hitters, all vying for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship at Fandom TV Episode 50. Referee Kitty rings the bell. This is your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is the finals of the Deadly Games tournament. Cody Hagan, Jacob Baker, Eric Storm, and Glavis in a fatal 4-way. Extreme Rules. Iron Man match.
Right off the bat, if you couldn't tell from the corner of your eyes.
Yeah, I saw that. Brandon was trying to go for a quick fall.
Yeah, super kick Derek Storm.
I know what Brandon's game was. He was trying to get the early advantage by getting the first ball. Derek into a cover.
That shows what experience he has. He knows the Iron Man match as well.
Yeah, you gotta imagine though, Brandon's not in the best condition, because not only did he wrestle the most recently of these 4 men, but he got knocked out during that match.
Does he care though? Because Brandon,
I mean, I know he doesn't. And I have been informed falls do count anywhere in this matchup.
There you go. And
Derek dives on the Baker.
Oh man. Considering that his balls count anywhere, this brings Brandon to a very different set of dimension in his game.
Remember, we talk about the prize in this match, and you gotta remember, all 4 men have some sort of past history with Damian Shelley, the current world champion.
Yeah. He's looking to break Baker's fingers, and there he goes.
Cody Hagan betrayed the Rebel Society sent a message to GMR. Jacob Baker, out of sheer frustration, betrayed Damian Shelley and tried to kill him. Eric Storm recently had a title match against Damian, and Brandon was the man Damian beat to win the title in the first place.
Yeah, and it was a bloody physical between Damian and Brandon. Let's not undermine that.
It was the first ever VW appearance of Damian's alter ego, Kage.
Yeah, at which Brandon said he wanted that because he doesn't want.
Oh! And I'm just gonna say it, Brandon Cuevas is now addicted to Derek Storms.
Okay. Before that, I know that, but you forgot. You forgot one other part that happened. Brandon busted open Derek Storm with those steps.
That he did. Remember, we are down. We're almost to the 5-minute mark of this matchup. So far, no one scored a fall yet.
Difficult when there's man that wanted to take away your momentum.
Now Derek Storm cover. Oh, Kitty was out of position, but yeah, as a result, Cody Hagan immediately kicks out. You gotta imagine the ones who have the most personal beef going into this match are Hagan and Baker.
Well, that's without question.
And you notice, you can shout, you can hear Hagan shouting at Baker, "This is for breaking my leg, you asshole."
Oh, God. That won't surprise me in the least.
I think the two men who are out,
God.
but remember, the two men who I feel are the most to gain out of this has to be Cuevas and Storm. Both men have tried to beat Damian for the world title. Both men have failed. If either man win, they'll get their second chance.
Yeah, but you gotta undermine one thing. Brandon has Zilla once before. So you could best bet if Brandon were to win this match, and if he sees Zilla across from him, oh boy.
Yeah, remember, it was Zilla who ended Brandon Cuevas' dominant run as crossplay champ all those years ago.
Yeah, and that was his first ever title. And it was
Brandon Cuevas has egged out a very great career here in Fandom thus far.
No doubt about it. First ever Triple Crown winner in Fandom,
one of the longest Discord champions.
The longest Discord champions. He got like at least 4 or 5 defenses.
He defended it. Dorian's Rainey pretty much defended it every episode of Fandom.
No.
Of course, Cody Hagan is one of only 2 men who have been CMC/Fandom Gift of the Gods champions. I hear he actually hung the belt up in his home office.
That wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Of course, Jacob Baker, a Fandom Day winner. As is Brandon. Cody, technically not a Fandom Day winner. He actually was initially in CMC. Ironically enough, as was fellow Rebel Society member of Brandon's, Johnny Saban.
Oh, there's that spinning gutbuster that took down Hagan.
We will never hear the end of it if Hagan, if he wins this match, because he'll say, "I beat 2 members of the Rebel Society in one night."
Well, you can best bet Brandon wants to shut his ass up because he's been calling him out.
Well, we all know Brandon's not the only one in this match who wants to shut him up. Jacob Baker obviously wants to finish what he started by breaking Hagan's leg.
I can guarantee you Jacob wants to break more than Hagan's leg. That's without question.
Break his nose, his neck, his arms. Even break his...
Just say it.
Oh, and look at this. You think this might be a message to Damian Shelley? So he grabbed a sledgehammer and he went right after Brandon with it.
Not the wisest idea.
As we all know, out of everyone in Fandom, the one who is best known for using a sledgehammer is
that
Damian Shelley.
That swinging fish in the neck breaker onto Jacob. Get him for Hagan.
We have passed 5 minutes. Still no falls.
Oh man. 7 minutes down.
What if there is no winner here? What if this ends in a tie? What do we do then?
If I had to be that type of guy to figure it out, I'd say you got to go to a one-fall tiebreaker to send all this mess up.
Sudden death overtime.
There's that super kick.
Oh, and Brandon. I don't think
On
Baker
top
Hagen
of
didn't really
her.
notice.
No, but it's huge. Well, Hagen was
Looked
close.
like Hagen was about to break it up, but Derek kicked out before he could.
That's exactly what happened. Oh my God, that back suplex was nasty, even if it's near the apron. Brandon's a tough son of a bitch. Let's not undermine that.
Yes. But I mean, you gotta remember, Brandon did just open some eyes earlier tonight.
If he didn't already, if you recall, Fandom Dallas.
Remember, he was the one who called out Charles. He was the reason this pay-per-view exists. What did he do?
TRE. Damn.
As I mentioned back earlier in Baker's match with Ray Blitz, the TRE is his tribute to the late, great Scott Hall.
Oh, yeah. And as you were going to say, he did something that basically...
No one thought he would
was
have.
right. Not that anybody ever thought he would do, but considering where he's from and his background, it's no shock that he would knock out Charles twice.
I mean, you gotta remember though, Charles is also from the mean streets too of Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, but
And
that's
if
true.
I have to remind you of this, Murkies, Detroit brought a lot of great legendary wrestlers like Rhino, Kevin Nash, and the Motor City Machine Guns.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, my respect goes out to those guys. They put Motor City on the map, so I'm not gonna go ahead and.
At the same time, New Jersey also brought in some legendary wrestlers like DDP, Chris Canyon, and Bam Bam Bigelow.
And they have it. Oh, it's a kick though.
It's
It's a sling blade. Drop kick. Yeah. 10 minutes, 9.5 minutes down.
And we're about to reach the 10-minute mark, and we still have yet to have a single fall scored.
You know, it's difficult enough to get one fall in a
regular
four-way.
Iron Man match, but this is a fatal four-way Iron Man match.
I know. I was gonna
think
say.
Brandon just shoved the sledgehammer up.
I think he got him on the back.
The first time was on the ass. I saw it. The second time was on the lower back, but the first time he got him in the ass.
Lower back, but in any case.
Powerbomb by Cody Hagen. Now it's kind of hard to keep track of who's who because everyone has the same color attires.
Oh, not really.
Oh my God! On the sledgehammer. He landed on the shaft of the sledgehammer. To be honest, it would have been worse if he landed on the metal part.
Oh God, that'd been worse. There's the Dominator from Hagen.
Oh, but he's not given enough time to breathe because here comes Baker, but Cody had him scouted. Like I said, Cody is not a guy Cody may be one of the most hated guys in DW, but he scores a ball.
Oh God. That's the last thing you'd want That's the last thing you'd want.
But now all Hagen needs to do is try and rat out the timer for the remaining 13 minutes and change, make sure no one else scores any falls at all.
Easier said than done, honestly.
Yeah, it would be easier if it was a. Oh no! I guess he decides to solidify his lead further by scoring 2 falls.
Oh boy! If I'm the rest right now, I'd go after Hagen right now.
They go out, take Hagen out because if he scores another fall right now, he will probably be almost guaranteed to win.
Yeah.
Oh, quick, roll up. Oh, don't-
Derek Storm's got the
no,
idea,
Baker.
but he got one.
Baker and Brandon should not have tried to break it up.
But he kicked out anyways. And
Oh, shit. Well, I think both Brandon and Baker are dead. Reap. A spinning power by Hagen.
I don't think so.
Brandon, meanwhile. Yeah, remember, Hagen has to keep his 2-0 lead for another 12 minutes and 45 seconds. But he can really solidify his lead if he scores another fall, which he's about to try to do.
But Jacob is.
Oh, my
See,
God.
this is the
This is crazy.
Big mark.
Cody Hagen has just scored 3 falls in a row. And now he's going to make it 4.
Jacob's not paying attention.
Baker, what are you doing? Get in there. Baker is so focused on his revenge on the Rebel Society that he's still allowing Cody to win.
Which is the dumb idea, if you ask me. And Brandon has been in many Iron Man matches, and he knows that for a fact that he wouldn't do that.
Oh my God, I think Cody Hagen's almost guaranteed to win by this one. He's 4-0 and 0-0. Like, you only have 11 minutes to score 5 balls to get ahead of Hagen.
And I'll be dead honest with you, it's manageable. Is it an impossible task? Yes, but it is manageable. So
it's extremely difficult, but not impossible.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. Well, apparently, from what I've heard, this is Cody Hagen trying to make up for his humiliating Iron Man loss to GMR. Well, needless to say, if he ends up winning this way, I will say those demons will most definitely be gone.
But is it worth it though?
Exactly, because look at the 2 possible people that Cody will have to look forward to. You got Zilla, who, well, speaks for himself, but then you got Damian Shelley, a man who Cody has been pretty much ducking for an entire year. Cody has been ducking Damian for a year. Harder, the only reason Cody got out of his barbed wire death match with Damian that one time was because Jacob attacked him. If Cody wins and then Damian retains the title, there won't be any escape for Cody that time.
Here's another question. Oh, hold on. Oh!
Needless to say, so far I think Cody's doing great at expelling the demons from his previous Iron Man match with GMR. At this point, he doesn't need to score any more falls.
Oh, wow.
At this point, he doesn't need to score any more falls. He can just sit there with his thumb up his ass for the rest of the match, because I think he's pretty much guaranteed to win now. But he's gonna try to keep the lead as far in his favor as possible. You know what? As much as I hate to say it, Cody's got the right idea here.
Brandon's trying to go for a pin here, but oh boy.
Baker and Brandon have been so focused on each other, and poor Derek Storm has been suffering for it.
Here's the thing.
Because all 4 of Cody's falls thus far have all been at Derek Storm's expense.
Which is dumb. I bet.
I mean,
Brandon, you gotta wonder where this goes for him, because oh, hello.
well, if you think about it, if he ends up losing, he'll probably blame it on Baker.
Oh, I best believe.
He would be justified in doing so.
Not only that, but he also want to do something that not many few would say.
I think no matter the result, I think Brandon's proven his point that he is the gutsiest wrestler in Fandom. Covered by
No
Brandon
doubt about it.
on And Brandon
He got a
Grader's
fall.
on the board. He needs to score 4 more falls to get ahead of Cody Hagan. Now Jacob Baker looking to get on the board too.
Which he can do.
But Cody Hagan immediately kicks out. Imagine if it comes down to Hagan and Brandon in a tied score.
Oh man, that would be a lose-lose situation if you're Hagan, because Brandon wanted Hagan's head for his own crimes.
And lest we forget, as I mentioned earlier, Cody has been ducking Damien for more than a year. If Cody wins his Iron Man match, and Damien wins that Fandom Takeover in Atlantic City, well, there will be no more ducking.
Oh boy.
There will be no more ducking for Hagan. He will have to face the Catboy that he has been avoiding for a year. On a kick out at 2 by Hagan. Baker breaks up a pin by Derek. So far, the only man who has scored a fall besides Cody is Brandon. Brandon is still 3 falls behind Hagan.
And he can make, and with those about 6.5 minutes left, I can best bet Brandon would actually go for many of the kills here. And there's no doubt that the 3 falls is manageable for him.
And unfortunately for Derek, and I want to point this out, all 5 falls, the 4 for Hagan and the 1 for Brandon, have all been at his expense. What does that say about Derek?
That just goes to show he's not, like, I don't want to say that he's not accustomed to this type of matchup, but
And now Jacob off the screwdriver in the cover. No.
I think this is just him learning in some degree.
Well, he
about
is a.
this Iron.
Are you mean to tell me that you think that in the 10 years he's been around, he hasn't had an Iron Man match?
I'm not gonna be that guy to assume it.
It kind of feels that way right now.
But I'm pretty sure deep down, Derek Storm would deeply admit that this would be his first. Or the major fact is that he hasn't been in an Iron match for very long during his career.
Over the past, ever since coming back to Fandom, he's only been in like a Rumble and a few one-on-ones.
That just proves my point.
And now Jacob Baker looking to pin Brandon. Oh, but Darren breaks it up. We are down to our final 5 minutes. It's gut check time. Well, not yet. That's for the 2-minute warning, but we're coming down to the wire. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So far, Cody has done a good job of maintaining his lead so far. Much as we all hate to admit it.
Yeah. He's coming down to 4.5, and you say that getting 3 polls, or at least 4, is near impossible, but a lot.
Well, you think about it.
A lot can happen.
Brandon can tie the score up. Maybe there could be a scenario where he goes to a triple threat match.
That would be.
Which would be better than nothing for Brandon.
Yeah, it would.
Remember, Cody doesn't even need to do anything now. He's in a massive lead. There's 4 minutes left. He can just sit there. He can just go to catering and go eat for the next 3 minutes, and he'll probably win.
And there was the idea for Brandon right there. Go after Hagan, and here we go. Lock, load. It's the 18 gauge on Baker.
Engage, but god damn it. Reminder, there's only 3 minutes and change left, and neither Jacob Baker nor Derek Storm has scored in a single fall the entire match.
3.5 left yet. You're right about that.
At this point, the only thing they can possibly hope for is to at least get on the board.
At least, yeah. I see submission and damage.
Oh shit! Oh wait, I think it counted.
I saw the honest waved off. I think Baker broke it up.
Oh no! I think I saw Angel tap. I thought the ref rang the bell. I think that counted. I don't know.
No. Baker broke it up. I saw the arms waved off.
I thought it.
It did.
If we get an official ruling.
No. It's official. When I saw it. Super kick
I mean,
for
I'm sorry for
Hagen.
arguing you with Marquise, but it kind of looked like he did tap for a second.
I know what I saw. Trust me.
I'll take your word for it. Meanwhile, we are down. We are almost to the 2-minute warning. I think it's safe to already say that Cody Hagen's won this match.
You can best bet. And it's really going to come from someone's head. Well, 2 heads on one. One of them you can best bet not only. Well, obviously it's going to be Baker, of course. But the other head,
That goes
you can
without
best
saying.
bet that's Hagen.
And what a big return night it will be for Hagen to earn himself a world title shot.
But it's not going to be that easy.
Oh my god. Is this actually going to happen? Oh my god, Cody just stigma.
Oh boy. Here we go.
German. Yeah, it's actually good that the other crew ain't here, because they would be bitching and complaining this whole time that Hagen's winning.
Oof.
However, you gotta know Cody Williams, wherever he went, is freaking out.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was, honestly. Like,
We all know
There's no-
Zaya Morgan's gonna freak out. At this point, this match is already over, and all we gotta do now is wait for the timer to end. Brandon gets a second ball. Brandon has 40 seconds to score 2 more falls to at least tie with Cody.
you get it.
Oh, so much for that. Oh, wait, no, that was Baker's score. Okay, never mind.
And Baker's on the board, all right. That's something he
Brandon
can at least
needs
do.
to hurry the fuck up and score 2 more falls. He has 20 seconds.
Oh, but
Oh,
you
but
gotta
Cody
worry
Hagen's
about
coming
behind
Cody's
him.
coming to prevent it from happening. We're done it. You know what? It's already over. Cody's won.
Oh boy. You can best bet Brandon's going for heads.
That is it. Cody Hagen has won the Deadly Game, and he will be facing either Damian Shelley or Zilla at Fandom TV Episode 50 for the World Heavyweight Championship. God damn it.
Oh boy. You can
Well,
best. You can.
If Cody's goal was to erase his demons from his Iron Man match with GMR, well, I guess you can say mission accomplished. That will do it for Fandom Takeover Extreme Makeover Deadly Games. For Marquis St. Sebastian and Cody Williams, I am the Twilight Jacob Edwards saying to you, good night and thanks for watching. We will see you next time.